I really don't care what happens to her at all. I don't care. Like, everybody they tiptoe around with this social media. But what y'all don't get is that it be real consequence for y'all little flexes, y'all quick flexes for $300 that you need. It be constant.
It all began as a romance that seemed impossible to break. Teyana Taylor and Iman Shumpert were once the couple people used as proof that genuine love could survive the pressures of fame. In an industry full of short-lived flings and staged relationships, they stood out. They were talented, admired, and deeply connected in a way that felt authentic. Their bond didn't appear forced, and their family life looked like something out of a dream. They shared pieces of their world with the public, the jokes, the laughs, the small family moments that fans loved to see. It wasn't just glamorous photos or rehearsed interviews, it was warmth that seemed honest. Many people believed they were showing the world a rare thing, a real partnership in a world where many relationships fall apart quickly. But even the strongest-looking bonds can begin to crack. Over time, the shiny image began to lose its glow. What was once celebrated as love and teamwork slowly shifted into tension, and eventually, hostility. The relationship that people admired so much ended up turning into one of the ugliest and most public battles in recent memory. And then came the lawsuit. The moment Iman filed legal papers, everything changed. This wasn't just about dividing property or discussing visitation schedules. This was something deeper, harsher, and shocking. In his lawsuit, Iman wasn't only asking for custody, he accused Teyana of being unfit to care for their children. That single claim turned the breakup from a sad separation into a brutal war. The word unfit carries heavy weight. It's not simply legal language, it's an attack on someone's character, their ability as a parent, their role as a protector. For years, Teyana had been viewed as a strong, hands-on mother. She was admired for balancing her career, artistry, home life, and motherhood. She didn't fit the stereotype of a detached celebrity mom. She was seen as present, active, and fiercely protective of her children. So when Iman accused her of the opposite, people were stunned. To many, it felt impossible. But courtrooms don't run on public opinion. They run on paperwork, arguments, and the versions of truth each side brings to the table. And Iman's version wasn't just critical, it was brutal. To understand how it got here, you have to look back. Before the accusations, before the bitterness, there was passion. Their romance had been full of big gestures, visible devotion, and what seemed like endless affection. When they became parents, the bond looked even stronger. They celebrated family milestones as joyfully as they celebrated their career achievements. Fans believed they had discovered a rare balance that other celebrity couples struggled to find. When their relationship began to break apart, both of them kept the details quiet. Teyana announced their separation carefully. She used words that were calm and respectful. She spoke about love still being present, about prioritizing their children, and about valuing privacy. Many admired her maturity. Iman, at first, also avoided bitterness. It almost seemed as though they might handle the split with dignity, keeping their children away from unnecessary drama. But time has a way of revealing things. Weeks turned into months, and slowly, the tone shifted. Subtle jabs surfaced, rumors started swirling, and the question of custody became more complicated. What had once been private disagreements soon spilled into public view. That was when the lawsuit appeared, the one that sent headlines flying across social media. Inside the filing, Iman reportedly pointed to Teyana's demanding career. He highlighted her travel, late-night rehearsals, tours, and long hours on set. He argued that this lifestyle created instability for the children. He painted a picture where the kids were forced to adjust to her schedule, rather than the other way around. The same qualities that fans had once celebrated, her ability to do it all, were now used against her. Each accomplishment, every late night of hard work, became a piece of evidence to claim she was neglectful. That's one of the cruel realities of custody battles. The strengths people admire in public can be turned into weaknesses in court. The news traveled fast, and the internet exploded with opinions. Some fans rushed to defend Teyana. They accused Iman of trying to tear her down simply because the marriage ended. They pointed out her devotion as a mother, listing countless examples of her love and care. Others, however, hesitated. They wondered if Iman might be raising real concerns, things the public couldn't see. Maybe, they argued, he was only trying to do what he felt was right for his children.
They don't care what happens to her at all. I don't care. Like, everybody they tiptoe around with this social media. But what y'all don't get is that it be real consequence for y'all little flexes, y'all quick flexes for $300 that you need. It be consequence.
The divide among fans showed how complicated the situation really was. No matter which side people took, one truth stood out: this wasn't just another celebrity argument on Instagram. This was something deeper, rawer, and more painful. This was about a family falling apart in front of millions. Unlike fleeting headlines or petty drama, this battle left marks that wouldn't fade easily. The scars wouldn't just exist in newspapers or social media posts, they would live in court records, in the whispers of strangers, and in the memories of two children who never asked for any of this. For Iman, filing the lawsuit may have felt like the only path forward. Maybe he truly believed the children would be safer or more stable with him. Maybe he saw things behind closed doors that the public never did. Or maybe it came from something less logical: hurt, resentment, a loss of control. When a relationship breaks down, it isn't just about love ending. It's also about trust, identity, and a shared future that suddenly disappears. For Teyana, the sting was different. Being accused of being unfit by the father of her children wasn't just a legal matter. It was personal, painful, and unforgettable. Words like that don't vanish. Once they are written in legal filings and splashed across the media, they live on forever. They shape reputations, they create doubt, and they follow someone everywhere. And at the heart of it all, beyond the shouting matches and the legal terms, are the children. They are the ones caught in the middle, forced to navigate a storm they never created. For them, the world they once knew, full of love, laughter, and stability, suddenly feels uncertain. Imagine being a child in that position. The home that once felt safe now carries tension. The hugs and reassurance are replaced with custody hearings and complicated legal language. Instead of growing up carefree, they are surrounded by conflict they can't understand. This is the real cost of battles like these. While adults argue, the children are left to carry the weight. They may feel torn, afraid to show love to one parent without betraying the other. They may struggle with confusion, anger, or sadness, wondering why the people they adore can't simply get along. And because this plays out under the spotlight of fame, the impact is magnified. Every headline, every debate online, every rumor adds another layer of pain. The children will grow up with these stories following them, reminders that their family drama was once a topic for the world to pick apart. At the end of the day, beyond the court documents and beyond the gossip, the truth is simple: the ones who lose the most are the kids. They pay the price for battles they never started. They live with the division, the uncertainty, and the lingering scars. That is what makes this story so heartbreaking. Behind the glitter of fame and the noise of public opinion lies a family in pieces, and children trying to make sense of it all. Their well-being should matter more than headlines, more than pride, more than winning. And yet, in situations like this, it often feels like their voices are the ones lost in the fight.